How do you get the most out of working with your certified financial planner? What do you bring to the table? Is it a certain minimum amount of assets or investment, like income, so investment ability? Is it more than that? Is it different than that? Is it qualitative or quantitative? Well, there's two qualitative components that I would suggest you have in order to make the most out of the relationship you have with your certified financial planner. I've got that and more coming up. My name is Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Corehorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. So you're making an investment of time, likely money, and working with a certified financial planner on comprehensive financial planning. Did a video last week or 2 weeks ago, recently, okay, about what are you looking for in a CFP? What are you looking for in a financial advisor? What should you be looking for? What should they be doing for you? I hope that helps you significantly. But the question is, what do you bring to the table? How can you get the most out of that relationship? And a lot of certified financial planners might have certain quantitative minimums, meaning we can only serve people, or we best serve people that have this sort of financial complexity, either amounts of assets or amount of income, or they've got to have this type of job because we have a niche, we have a specialty. And that's okay. I mean, you know, right? McDonald's specialty is fast food. They're not gonna, I don't know, you could prove me wrong, but I don't think McDonald's will ever serve prime rib because that takes a certain amount of time to cook and so on. So McDonald's niche is in fast food. You've got all sorts of businesses. Apple's niche is in efficient technologies, right? And so every business has niche and niches or niches. And so, okay, so some financial advisors have some quantitative niches, okay? At least at our firm, we've tried to be niche free, meaning, yeah, we can serve folks. We serve a lot of pastors. We serve a lot of high net worth folks. We serve a lot of people that are right on the verge of retirement. We serve a lot of small businesses, and we want to have each of those specialties, but have as few or no quantitative, so kind of asset minimums or whatever as possible. Whoever God brings to us, we'd love to serve you, okay? But we do have a couple qualitative metrics that we look at and say, gosh, the relationships work really well when if we're bringing this to the table and the individual's bringing this to the table. And I would look at it and say, gosh, in order for you to get the maximum value, get the maximum impact out of your relationship with your CFP, I think these two qualitative metrics are universal. And really it applies to anyone working with any certified financial planner on comprehensive financial planning to get the most out of that relationship. What are they? So the first is, I'd want you to be goal-oriented. If you're sitting down with a certified financial planner and you don't have any targets, you don't have any goals, financial goals that you'd like to achieve, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. I'm not sure if that certified financial planner can really help you because their job, their role in your life is to provide clarity, confidence, and creativity, but all those three designed to getting you from where you are to where you want to go, okay? So if you don't want to go anywhere with your finances, that's going to be challenging working with a certified financial planner. Now, some people are very accustomed to having goals. Some people aren't. That's just a sort of a weird thing. But let me say it a little differently. Let me make it more less threatening. A financial goal could be, I want to buy a certain house. I want to pay my mortgage off. I want to keep a certain amount in my emergency fund. I want to retire at this age, or within this range, or I'd like to retire someday and not have my lifestyle go down. I'd like to, I'd like to buy a hot tub. I'd like to get season tickets to the Cubs. I would like to, go to Notre Dame games as much as possible. I'd like to take 2 vacations a year. I'd like to go on an Alaskan cruise or a Viking cruise. I mean, so you can see that even though financial goals, that sort of sounds like they've got to be formal and that's helpful if they're written down, if they're very clear and specific, that does make it easier. But still, even having some goals, something financially that you're focused on, that's sort of a prerequisite. That's sort of your certified financial planner. They're going to give your entire financial life an overview and say, hey, we could make this adjustment. It looks like this is out of place, blah, blah, blah. But it works best when all of that analysis is done while we're trying to get you from where you are to where you're trying to go. All right, so some sort of goal, some goal orientation, that would be one qualitative metric that I would hope you're bringing to the table as you're working with your certified financial planner. And then the other one is coachable. Okay, so we say these all the time. Got to be coachable and goal oriented. That's what we're looking for. Those are the best relationships. We get the most. People get the most value when they're coming to the table coachable and goal-oriented. So what does coachable mean? You're not going to hire a coach if you already know or say, nope, I'm only doing it my way and I already know everything there is to know, okay? No one can possibly know everything, even your certified financial planner. I mean, our CFPs, the amount of time each week that our CFPs are doing research and training, it's significant. It's significant. And there's a component of each day that involves research, analysis, and training, learning new things. Because the financial world is always changing, all right? And your individual life is always changing as well. And so having some sort of, now, should you come in with some confidence that, yeah, this is what I'm trying to do, I believe I'm doing things the right way here, absolutely. But your certified financial planner's job is to analyze your situation, provide some clarity, some confidence, and some creativity. And in that, they should be teaching, hey, this is how things work. This is what you have. This is how things work. And if we're trying to go here are a few different ways for you to go about that. And there's just got to be at least some openness to that. Does that mean that you've got to blindly take every recommendation that your certified financial planner provides? Absolutely not. No way. That wouldn't be prudent. I would want you to ask questions. I'd want you to clarify, make sure you understand. And then ultimately, if you say, actually, I'm not comfortable with that recommendation, or there's something about that, I don't feel like that's the direction I want to go, great, fine. So for us, we want to educate, advise, and serve. So listen, based on your situation, here's how things work. Okay, now that we're on that level playing field and your overall financial life and where you're trying to go, I'd advise we do this. And whether you say, yes, I want to do that, or no, what's the next best idea or the third best idea, whatever you decide, white glove concierge service. That's what we're trying to do, okay? And your certified financial planner, whoever it is, should be aiming for that as well. So bringing some goals to the table, even if they're very formal, very specific, awesome. If they're not, that's okay too. But something you're trying to achieve in your financial life. And then an openness to, okay, well, if you're wanting me to make some adjustments, explain it to me. Give me some creativity as to why that would be a better approach to take than what I'm doing right now. There's got to be some sort of openness. There's a TED Talk that I absolutely love. I saw years ago that knowing is the enemy of learning. If I already know everything, then I'm closed to any new ideas. And so the coachability is just having some openness to, all right, well, explain it to me. If you're thinking I should make an adjustment, explain why, and I'm open to that. So goal-oriented and coachable, all right? Those are some qualitative, not quantitative, not minimums or whatever, qualitative components that I would want you to bring to your relationship with your certified financial planner so that you get the most out of it, okay? If you don't have a CFP that you're working with, I'd encourage you, work with a CFP that's doing comprehensive financial planning. Again, if you don't have one, you can contact one on my team. Find us online, Korhorn.com, that's Korhorn with a K. WiseMoneyShow.com, you can find us there as well, or send us an email, info@Korhorn.com. All right, there you have it. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.